Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So I've got lots of new things here to share with you from a couple of my favourite stores. So let's go ahead and have a look. Alright, so I've got a little bit of a lot of different things today. So I thought I'd put it all together in one video and we'll go through it together. So I'm going to start with the biggest box, which is this one from Uniquely Creative. I've been waiting for this. It's so exciting. So first off, I'm just going to grab everything out. So first of all, as always, when you get a Uniquely Creative order, you get your thank you card, which works with your essentials dies. So if you're like me and you love sentiment strips, this is awesome. I love, love, love these. I reckon I've got about 8 and I just keep them all together because they're so useful and I love using them. I'm going to just put a little side note that this is actually, it is from Uniquely Creative, but my auntie gave it to me. She bought one extra and she thought I would like it, which of course I will. This is the Fairytale Princesses. Not sure how I feel about it, but I do love the unicorn. I do love the fairies, so I may have to have a play with this. It says Fairytale wishes and magical kisses. Make a wish and do what your heart tells you. It's got lots of little sparkles. Very, very cute. I will admit it's very, very cute. I haven't got the die set for that, so I might have to have a look at that in the future. Now what I got this for is for the cardstock, which I'll show you in just a second. But while I was there, I grabbed the Bookmark die. Is that what it is? Yes, Bookmark die from, this is their slimline set. This fits, I'm just going to grab it really quickly. Bugger, I can't find it. It fits on, in some of their paper collections, on the back of the intro one. They've sometimes got this sort of shaped bookmark. I really like the shape anyway. I think it looks really cool. And it comes with a set of numbers that match the tiny letters that came in the advent calendar. So, all in all, very happy to have it. I really love the shape of it, but I love that it would now cut that one out. So, very happy to have that. I also got, and I'm interested to actually get these out and play, and I'm actually thinking I might do it with you guys because I'm interested. So I was playing with some things the other day, and I really wanted like a stitched frame, and I don't have one, and this is not going to give me a stitched frame because there's not a stitched in it. But I did see these ones from Uniquely Creative, and I just thought I'd have a look and see what they did. So, not what they did, because I'm very well aware what a frame does, but I wanted to have a play with some frames. I still am thinking of getting some frame dies. I have, it's silly, I have a bunch of infinities, especially square and rectangle ones, that would obviously do the job, but if you know of a good set of frame dies, please let me know. So I'm just going to run these through the die cut machine really quickly. So you've got one here that kind of looks like a wood frame, and then you've got a smaller one, and then you've also got like this little scalloped one. So I'm just going to cut them all out and we'll have a look at what they look like together. So when you cut them out, you obviously are going to get the plain rectangles. Whoops. That cardstock I used wasn't great, but that's okay. It's just Kmart stuff. So you get the rectangles, of course, but then you get these cool frames. I really like the wood look of these. I think they'd look really cute with a little bit of ink if you did these out of some different coloured cardstock maybe. So I'll do zooms and you'll see, but it kind of puts some embossing onto it, which makes it look really cool. And then you've also then got this scalloped one, which I just think is cool too. I'm really interested in frame dies at the moment. I don't know why. And it's the part about Uniquely Creative that I think I still really love, is I'm still doing those deep dives into the collection. So I haven't found all the must-haves yet. I'm starting to get there. I reckon I've got all the essential must-haves, and now I'm sort of coming into this next lot, and I really like those frames. I think that's really cute. And just to kind of give you an idea of what I want to do with it, like that example, because it's not quite the right sort of shape, but I'm thinking if I can get some kind of framey things just to frame up a little area of something like the brick wall. I think it'll give me some really cute little finishes. Anyway, just things I muse over while I'm sitting around. The other things I got, so these are kind of, not backups, that's not the right word, but I saw them and I've never seen anything that's quite like these before. So Anzac Day is coming up. It's in 2 weeks. So my weekly decoration where I go Anzac Day is coming up soon. I have a plan of what I want to do, but I always have a backup in case the plan of what I want to do doesn't work for one reason or another. This is a bunch of Anzac creative cuts, so they're die cuts in sort of that Anzac theme. So you've got your last post with the wreath, you've got your medals, you've got a couple of the tags, you've got the remembrance, you've got the lest we forget, remember, and then Anzac Day. Little tags that are kind of oldish. You've got your poppies. You've got a coin here that just reminds me of Two Up. Anzac there, honour, and you've got some poppies and stuff like that. You don't see a lot of Anzac sort of themed things for good reasons, I think. But I do love being able to collect some, and like I said, that's going to be my backup. You may see them either way, but that is my... I always like to have things like that in the collection, so they're there should I need them. Alright, the last thing I got from Uniquely Creative, and the reason I did the order. So a couple of weeks ago, Uniquely Creative launched their own, actually it might have been a month ago, launched their own cardstock range, and I didn't get them at the time because they had... So you had to buy them in packs of just one colour, and because I couldn't see the colours, I didn't really know what they were. So what I was waiting for was them to bring these out in the pack that they have, which is, I think it's 30 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 times 5 is 40 colours. 8 times 5? Yeah, 40. I think the colour combo, the colour range here is lovely. What I really do like about these ones is that there is a linen finish on one side. So if you're one of these people that really does like textured cardstock, it is linen finish on one side, but it is smooth on the other. So for us, hello, who likes the smooth cardstock as opposed to the linen, I really like this. This is 300 GSM cardstock. It feels lovely. I've been sort of sitting here just doing this for the last couple of days. I'm going to really quickly run through the colours because they do include a swatch sheet here. So this is Chantilly Lace. Hold on, I'll do it in reverse. So I'll pull them in one by one. So you've got Chantilly Lace. Oh man, that's huge. Limoncello. I keep going to feel another piece because it feels like there's too much. Sunny Days. Dandelion. Summer Wheat. Oh, look at that orange. Butterscotch. Oh, I love those. Uluru and Brick Wall. Then you've got Fluffy Bunny, Rosa, Postbox. Oh, that red. That's going to look great at Christmas time. And Christmas. Misty Rose, Pink Lake, and Wild Berry. Oh, this one's Peony. Wisteria, Amethyst, Crown, and Abyss. Then you've got Rain, Lagoon, Ulysses, and Royal, which may be close to my favourite, but I actually think there's two here that are going to beat it. We've got Island, Paradise. I think these next two are my favourite. Sea Breeze and Ocean. Oh, teal. You can just, a small thing. Check out that teal with that purple. Oh, anyway. You've got Meadow, Eucalyptus, Clover, and Fir Tree. And then you've got Cappuccino Cream, Malt, Whispering Wall, Tree Bark, Antarctic Bliss, and you've got Dove, Elephant, and Shadow. I can definitely tell you I'll be getting some more of this, and this is where, now that I have all of the colours, I can kind of now go, alright, well, I want 6 sheets of the the shadow, or I want 6 sheets of ocean, and then I can sort of start picking them out. The other cool thing about these ones is that they are white core, so if you sand it back or if you do a bit of distressing on the side, you're going to see that white core on the inside, which I kind of think is cool. I'm very interested to play with these. I have not yet obviously had my opportunity, but I will let you know what I think. But I'm very excited to have a really heavyweight premium cardstock that I can use to do some of my die cuts, because I do find sometimes that the less good stuff, is that the right word? Less good stuff I use does tend to not give me as good a results. But there we go. So that's everything I got from Uniquely Creative. I think I'll move on to, what do I want to do next? I'll move on to Scrap Dragon. Not Scrap Dragon. Oh, come on. Arts and Crafts. Apologies, Arts and Crafts. If you saw a couple of weeks ago, Fawn did, they do their card challenges every month. And I really love their card challenges. And I try really hard to join in whenever I can. And I had this brilliant idea for the last challenge. And unfortunately, I ran out of time. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. The challenge was inspired by a song, movie or book or TV show, something like that. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I needed this one for 2 different things. So this one is called Costume Party from Fawn. It's one that's been on my list for a long time. I just didn't have a reason to go and get it, and then I had my reason. It's a Halloween set, but I don't think you have to use it for Halloween. I think there's definitely stuff in here that is Halloween-y, so the witch and the pumpkin and the mummy are certainly those sort of things. But I love this little kid in a dinosaur and this little kid in a unicorn costume. Oh my goodness, that could just be for a party. And then you've got the broom, the toilet paper, the chocolates, and you've got yourself a little pumpkin there. You do have Hope Your Halloween Is and Happy Halloween, but you've also got your Totally Magical, your Totally Sweet, Rawsome, Trick or Treat, etc. So I got the stamps and the dies. Other thing I got, which is for another card I have plans for, which I'm really hoping I get a shot at eventually. This is Coaster Critters. I've had it for a really long time. I don't think I've used it on camera. I know I've used it off camera. But I love this sort of coaster critter, and I've always meant to get the matching die. So this is the slide on over Coaster Critters die. It fits, I'm just going to grab it out. It fits absolutely perfectly on this roller coaster, so you can put your little critters on there and they will slide back and forth. I'm really excited to use that. I really am into sliding moving cards at the moment. I don't know why, I don't know where it's come from, but I'm really loving it. So that is that one. Okay, I have a little washi order. I think I've said this on camera. I am not buying any more washi tape that's not special. This is special because this is from Tickled Pink. I have taken them out of their boxes, but they did come. I'm just going to grab one because I haven't thrown them away. I've just moved them. These 2 little sets, so this is the bold basics and this is the pastel basics. They come in this cute little box, and I've got a really cute reel that I'll put up later in the week of my little washi train going around the table. But I have 8 of those ones, so you've got your bold basics and your pastel basics. I love that they're basically the same colours, so you've got your green, your blue, your purple and your pink, and that you've just got the bold version and the pastel version, so you can go one or the other. They've all got the same pattern, so they've got these gorgeous hollow stars, moons, hearts, and stars, moons, hearts, suns, and spots. I just think they're really pretty. And then I also grabbed this one, I think it's called Sweetheart, something like that. And it's got the candy hearts with the gorgeous primrose there. And I love Tickled Pink washi tapes. They're so cute. And she had 20% off recently, so I couldn't resist it. So I grabbed those ones. Those those basics tapes have been on my to buy list for a really long time. So when they come out on sale, I'm always going to say yes. Right, the next thing, I'm actually going to bring in an oldie because I want to put them all together with you. So this is my washi swatch book from Paperco. I was really inspired by Tracy on Instagram, who showed off her washi swatch book, but that she got May to make her a custom milk vellum dashboard, and so I'm like, right, well I have to do that too. And so May had a bit of a sale recently, so I grabbed it. So this one just says washi tapes. It's on the amazing milk vellum from, oh, from May Paperco. I'm just going to plop this straight in here and it's gonna look amazing. Oh yeah, isn't that just stunning? So it's thick, it's not a thin vellum, it's a really thick vellum. I love that. That's so gorgeous. And I just love now that it's got the washi tape so you can see it through the top. I did also grab a few other things for my swatch book. So I've obviously got, well not obviously, but whenever you buy from May, she sends you a couple of awesome little cards. So you've got the postcard that's got "This day is yours to conquer," ambitious, strong, reliable, courageous, humble, persistent, resilient, and passionate. And then you've got "I can, I will, end of story." I love the sentiments that come on her cards. She does such a great job. I also got these little page flags. You guys know I love page flags. I'm debating using these instead of these. We'll see how we go. But just for now, I'm going to use these. So these are the half letter side dividers. So when I sort of started breaking all my washi tapes into categories, I kind of ended up with too many. So I'm going to have a few less. So I'm going to have the Planners Anonymous is going to be its own category. So that's got it. I just want to have a look at what this looks like because I bet it looks amazing. Oh, I love that. So you've got my May Paperco, not my May Paperco, my Planners Anonymous tapes. And then we've sort of got our special tapes. So I haven't decided if it's going to be like special tapes or something else. So we've got, I'm actually just going to move that. So we've got Mr. Moose, the ones from Desley, and then the ones that I made with Hobby Hoppers, they're there. And then I'm going to have Tickle Pink. Gonna have to get a new Tickle Pink. I haven't even swatched these in my swatch book yet. That's how new they are. Tickle Pink, Fox and Cactus. I have a lot of Fox and Cactus. And then these are new ones. I've started to get some Marshmallow and Once More with Loves. I'm sort of thinking they're gonna get, oh, and of course I've got Simply Gilded. So then there might be, like those ones might go together. So maybe not. Because then I've got Christmas. I'm actually thinking I might move Christmas to the back now. And then I've just got my plain colours. So that's where this one will come in. Where's the colours? There we go. So it's after Christmas. No, I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to move Christmas to the back. So this is going to be the sort of like plain washies. And then Christmas will come in back here. But I might bring those tabbed ones, so the tabbed post-it notes, which I'll grab in just a sec. Just love how easy they are to fly in. Why didn't anyone tell me rings were this easy? But then these page flags, I haven't decided yet. But I might be able to use these as sort of extra little ones. So if I want to put a page flag for like coloured tapes, which is what this category is, I can stick those on there and have coloured there, and that way I've got my own like extra little tabs. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how we go. But I love that. I love how chunky it is. Oh, that looks so cool. I may need to do a backing kind of thing, like a with some washi swatches, just as a bit of a thing. This little pocket, in case anyone was wondering, is an old one from Tender Designs. I got it when she was closing down, and I just like having it there to keep some washi cards and post-its and stuff in there, so that's why it lives there. But there we go, that is my updated washi swatch book that already looks too small. It didn't last long. Love the new stuff from May Paperco. Thank you so much, May. And also with her sale that was recently on, if you spent over, I think you spent over $40, you got a free set of minimal adhesive notes. So very happy to have those as well. You can never have enough sticky notes. Alright, last but not least, I got a couple of extra little things from Hobby Hoppers. This is not the whole of it. There's still a couple of little bits that I've asked her to get. These are all old things. So I've asked Trish to grab me a few bits and pieces. So these are the dies from Frosty Fairy Friends. It's another one of those ones that I've had on my list for a really long time. I've wanted to get this stamp and die set. This is the dies because the dies came in because the stamps were on back order. But the stamps are on their way as well. So when they pop in, I will let you know. I love the house in that one. And I think it will make some really pretty cards in general. I love the house that comes in. There's a little fairy house in another one of them. But I love this one because it looks like a tree. And I just adore it. Trish talked me into this one. I was talking to her about how I wanted to start doing a couple more of my Christmas cards because I have fallen behind in my goal to do 3 a month. I think I've done 3 for the whole year, but that's okay. And she reminded me about this cute little set called Tiny Gingerbread. I really love the cute little gingerbread. I think it will make some really cute cards. So I got the stamps and the dies. It's also a half gingerbread where he's been eaten. So cute. And then the big reason I got her to order me these was because I wanted to get a couple more of the interactive dies. One of them I have used and loved, and I keep borrowing Simone's, and I'm sick of borrowing it, so I decided to get my own. This is the Pivot Pop-Up. It does this really cool thing where you open the card and it flips out, actually. This is one that Simone has actually sent me just recently. Well, actually it was when Charlotte was announced, so it's not recently at all. But you can see the little pop, or the pivot thing that it does. I borrowed it to make my nephew's card. He had a Lamborghini card and it popped out. And I just thought it was so cool. I've always thought that one's really cool. So I'm very excited to finally have that one. And then this one, I ummed and ahed on this one for a long time. This is the Scalloped box card pop-up. I have made and I can make these using my Cricut. For me, there's something really cool about having a die. I don't know what it is, and it's the reason that I haven't invested in a scan and cut when I know that would save me a ton of money. There's something I just like about being able to grab the die and just go. And so I decided finally to get this one. So this is the Scalloped box card pop-up. I will do a video on this one if you want, but there are plenty all over YouTube. I just love the platform pop-up has really reminded me how much I love making 3D cards or cards that aren't regular. And that was where I was like, okay, well, I want the Pivot Pop-Up and then I want this one as well. I also really, really, really love 2 things about both of these. This one comes with some cute little cloud dies, but it also comes with some really cute tree dies, which I actually have found there's not a lot of... The thing I'm missing from my collection is like a palm tree. I don't have one. Not a stamp one. But I don't have a lot of tree dies. I have a lot of tree stamps, so I really like those ones. And this one comes with these really cute little buntings, so you can have the little triangles or the little squares, but it also comes with the poles and the string to build that. So whether or not I use that with the actual pop-up card or not, I think that's really cool. I think that's it. I think that was all I needed to show you. I don't think I've picked up anything else. I'm just looking at my desk. No, I don't think I have. Like I said, lots of little orders there. There's nothing that was too big and crazy. Okay, well, the cardstock was big and crazy, but that's just because it is big. But lots of things there that I'm very excited to get to use. I would really like some time to use it. But I do have a day off coming up this week, which I'm very, very, very excited about because I get a day to just stay home and play in my craft room, which is just the best thing. I will give more information about this cardstock. I will have a chance to play with it, and I'll be able to give you some more information about that cardstock in my upcoming video that's going on with my card making series. Thank you to so many people who said such lovely things about that video. I did appreciate it. I will be doing the second one of that, will be up probably next week or the week after. I don't want to squish them all together. I do want to have them sort of a fair space apart so that you guys can ask questions if you want to, and I can answer them, and I can give you some time to do that. So if you do have any questions about bases, which is where we're going to start, that's why this cardstock, I needed to get it and have a play with it before I kind of did that video. If you do have questions about bases and card bases and ways to start with sort of like which kind of cardstock do you use to make cards, please let me know. That's the sort of the first video, so that'll be coming up really, really soon. Thank you again so much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. You can check me out on all of my socials. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!